Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
welcome, everyone, to the best damn movie talk in the galaxy, Movie Madness. I'm sorry it's late. I was out of it today. Hey, Binge Buddy. Hey, Moira Kitty, if you're still there. I know you were there earlier today, and I delayed it. Spacey 360. You are part of the Revelance and a traitor. I like that line. Max, bring some pizza. I had some burritos before I went live. Cousin Angel of Yonkers, always happy to see you. There's a Dragon Quest movie on Netflix. Thanks for letting me know. I should cover that on Stream Junkies this Saturday night. I'm not a Dragon Quest fan, but it looks amazing. I got to check that out. I did not know. I'm not particularly a Dragon Quest fan either, but yeah, that might be the same production company that Doug TenNapel might use for Earthworm Jim, if that happens. What's happening? I don't know. What's Daddy been up to? I heard some things. I don't know. Hey, yeah, smash the hell out of it. Thanks for reminding me. I gotta tweet out the video so we get some more people in here. Yes, keep the engagement going on these Movie Madness episodes. If you want Movie Madness, I'll try to do it every day of the week if I can. Does that mean I'm gonna not cover the hard topics? No. I plan on getting back to that too, and I gotta work out my other announcements, the documentary and stuff. Work on that too. I still plan on doing that. Hold on a second. I think Mulan sent me some topics as well. Mad Wife prepared some topics for us. Good to see you. Sorry, I haven't been. Yeah, we need you back, Jack JW Productions. You're our favorite binge buddy. Remembered it. All right. Okay, so let's get into some topics. Speaking of streaming, Chris Hemsworth is going to be in a new film on Netflix. And that's great because you know what? I'm happy that we're getting streaming movies too. Hey, Marie, take care of Daddy. Is he getting into some trouble today? I don't know. I'll have to check that out later. I have to check the Discord. Yeah, hello, Marie. All right, so yeah, Chris Hemsworth looking ripped. Well, not as much as he usually does, but he's looking good there. Extraction first look photos. Chris Hemsworth stars in new Netflix film. I'm not going to read a lot about it. This is on comingsoon.net. And I think it is coming soon. Netflix has released the first photos of their upcoming Russo brothers produced action thriller film, Extraction, starring MCU star Chris Hemsworth as fearless black market mercenary Tyler Rake. Also starring David Harbour as a Netflix go-to guy. And the film is scheduled to be released on April 24th. So, what do you think of that? This is interesting. I like the Russo brothers. Didn't they do a film with Chadwick Boseman too? They stick to the MCU guys. What was that film called? I gotta check that out because that should be on rental soon. 12 Bridges or something. I'm not. Hold on a second. Chadwick Boseman. Let me see here. 21 Bridges. I'm sorry. Yeah. Did anyone see 21 Bridges? Let me see. Mad Mod Squad. Yes. All right, let's see. Greek Pyrex. Chris Hemsworth looks okay, but not as good as he was in God of Thunder, Thor, looks in the MCU. Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna watch it and I might review it for Stream Junkies. I might suggest we do that because there's a few Netflix only films that I've missed. There's a Ben Affleck one. Where are these films that would have been in the theater previously, but because of Netflix they're there, or would they not be made all together? I haven't checked out the 21 Bridges. That's the one I want to see. I got to see when that is that on Blu-ray yet? Let me check that out because I want to. That's the other one they did, but that did get a theatrical release date. I want to check that out. Oh, it came out recently, February 18th. So that's interesting. It's out now, and there's news. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna probably rent. I don't know if I want to buy that one. I'm just not sure. It just came out, so that's something we could look forward to. All right. Oh, that's sweet. That's real nice, Irish. Take care of the kiddos. All right, so that's the first topic out of the way. These Netflix films. Let's see what else we got. Sonic again. And again, thanks to the Mad Wife for I should have researched these a little bit more before Oh, 13 great Easter eggs in Sonic. Now, this might be spoilers. Why is she doing this? I don't know if I want to cover this. Oh, well, it's fun. I guess I'd have to show it, though. Yeah. I'm going to have to... show it a little. I'm going to have to share the screen on this one. All right, hold on a second. If you're looking forward to the Sonic movie, look out for these Easter eggs. Okay. The first one is the Echidna tribe. At the beginning of Sonic the Hedgehog, we see baby Sonic and his caretaker Longbeak intruded on by a tribe. I'm not saying it right. The most notable member of the species was none other than Knuckles. Oh, he's in it? And then Hilltop Zone. Sign. Green Hills, Montana. The Green Hills Zone. I want to play Sonic. This is making me want to go and play. I have a lot of Sonic games. I don't have the newer ones. You know the recent one that's really good is, I think it's called Sonic Mania, is for the Nintendo Switch. I think they have it for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And it was made by, I believe, it was a fan-made game first, that it was so good that Sega said, okay, go ahead and make a full-length game. And it's very... I think people even like it better than some of the older Sonic games. And I never beat it. I got to go back and play that. So Sonic Mania. Mushroom Hill Zone. The Piston Pit. Sonic's obsession with chili dogs. I don't know about that Easter egg. I never knew it. Oh, it's from the cartoon series. That's his favorite. Robotnik's Egg Hornet. The Spin Attack. Oh, there's a spoiler for end credit sequence. So I'm getting that out of here. Who in here in the chat has seen Sonic already? Hey, Daddy. I might send you a link if you want. I don't know. I think you've been busy. I'll just send it to you just in case. Chubby Teddy, too. Man, it's been a while since I got a chubby on a stream. Hold on a second. Let me send some links out just in case people want to. I'm a little tired still. I came home, I crashed, and I'm still a little tired. What's wrong with me, Chubby Teddy? I've been sending you messages for a while. Hold on. Let me send it just in case. I don't think you're ready, though, but I'll send it to you anyway. He's saying Lunga rolls. Michael S. Phobic Zeno. Molina Sophia. Sonic Racers was dope. I never played that one. I played the. Do you mean the actual one where they're like on hoverboards? I have all the kart racers. I like the kart racers. Fanjecture. Jedi Wander. Oh, Jedi Wander's here too. Let me send one out to Jedi Wander just in case. You got to help me get through the stream because I'm a little sleepy still. Man, I can't get out of it. And I got to check out that Dragon Quest trailer for Netflix too. I'm excited for that. Because that's something I could get into. Where are you, Jedi Wander? Hold on a second. Where are you? I'm looking for you. What happened? I can't find your Twitter. Send me a tweet and then I'll send it right back to you because I'm having trouble finding you. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Sorry. Stay with me. Stay with me. Oh, we lost some viewers. Oh, well. Yeah, I think we all should, but I still use it. It's the easiest way. The hoverboards. I haven't played that one. You recommended? I think there's a couple of them. I think there was even a Xbox 360 Connect. You haven't played Nintendo or Sega or anything. All right, Jedi Wander did pop in. Daddy's here too. All right. Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up?
Hello?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah. I think you've been busy. I don't know what you're up to today.
I need to take my own advice sometimes and stay offline.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm focused on movie talk. I'm going to get back to Hot Topic.
Yeah. You're focused on movie talk. You're like that person that gets everyone all fired up, and then when they're all fired up, then you back out.
Well, you know what the truth is? It's a constant struggle. What am I saying? Struggle. Because I have more than two types of content, and knowing what way to go, and I have viewers that demand different topics. It's hard, which you'd have to make a separate channel, and I don't want to make a separate channel.
Yeah. No, I was just on a stream. Long story short, the only reason I went on is because they referenced me at some point and screen shared my author Facebook page about when saying, because we were calling people grifters and saying, well, look, he's trying to make money. So I went.
Okay. I'll have to check it out. I'm not going to say anything, but they've been silent to me for a little bit. But I'll check it out. Are you there?
I'm here.
Hey, Jedi Wanderer.
How are you doing?
All right. We were talking about movie news, and Lunga. Someone's giving suggestions of what Lunga's doing. It went silent all of a sudden.
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, the
I can
sound
hear you
cut
just
out.
fine.
The sound cut out for a second.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure.
Griffin in the chat.
Yeah, I'm just wiping off the counter. But at any rate, the moment I went on there, before I went on there, I already knew what was going to happen. You know what I mean? I knew they were going to show up, and I pretty much had a feeling that he was going to, ambush and let people on, but I wasn't worried about it. I'm like, it's okay. It's cool. They don't scare me. It doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? And they did exactly that. and then people kind of just said stupid shit and then ran away, and it was just insults. There was no conversation going on at the end. So it
Wait,
just proved
whose stream was this?
I'm not even giving it advertisement. If you want to see it, someone posted the link on in the rant room in our Discord. But I'm not even going to publicize it here on the stream. It's not even.
Oh
worth
wow,
time.
it's been a while since I got a Chubby on the stream, and Chubby's here. Chubby Teddy.
Lunga, you and I gotta have to have a talk one day about this. I admire your integrity, but when you get ambushed and you get disrespected, you need to announce it and call it right back to their face and say, hey, next time you assholes want to have a conversation, let's have a talk. You want to ambush me and disrespect me? Here's the finger.
Yeah, but that's just it, Jedi. They don't want a conversation. That's the whole point. So it's for me, it's pointless to even say that. I literally did that just to expose the fact that they don't want to have a conversation, because he keeps saying to Max, oh, you're not letting us on. You're trying to silence us. And it's like, okay, well, I'll go on this person's stream, and I know they're going to let them on, so they'll get their chance, right? And what do? They prove they don't want to have a conversation. They just want to throw insults. So my goal was accomplished. That's all I was trying to do.
That's awesome, man. So just calling them out, man. Just proving your point, huh?
That's it.
That's all you got to do, man. You let them show you what they're about, man. That's awesome, Daddy Lunga. I love it, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Chubby Teddy, it's been a while.
It has been a while, man. How's everybody doing?
All right,
We're
we're doing the Gray Order thing.
Nice, man. Yeah, it's coming along good with you guys, man. Really loving what you guys are doing. Man, Lunga, I gotta say, man, you are just like a Wikipedia brain. I mean, it's almost like, I don't know, just this knowledge you have. It's just so vast when it comes to all this Star Wars stuff and just even the DC stuff, man. I'm like, dude, this guy is like deep, man. It's great. I love it.
I appreciate the compliment. I'll just say it's not that vast. It's just, if I'm going to talk about something, I'll do the research on it. That's all. If I don't know about something, I'm not going to talk about it. That's
the whole thing. And I feel like that's kind of what you're about, man. If you don't know the answer, you're like, dude, I don't know.
Right.
But I can tell that you're really, I really can see the passion, and I like that it drives you to really dig into this stuff, man. It's killer. It's very killer, man.
You. I see you here. I've seen you here. Max always points you out. This is the first time I've ever got to talk to you. So it's a pleasure.
He's not a sub or anything. He's a friend. He's been a friend for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been here for the long run through all my different types of videos.
It's always been fun, man. He's always been a madman. That's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy. So what else? What else is going on? What's on the agenda with you guys? Anything major?
My book is releasing this Saturday.
Holy smoke. How do you feel?
I am excited as hell, man. It's the pre-orders have been going good. I've been watching, because you can't see, like on Amazon, you can't see how many books have been sold or pre-ordered. All it does is show you a graph and show you where your sales rank is. And my sale ranks has gone down as low as like 1 million out of 8 million books, and then like every 3 days it shoots up into the like top 200,000, then it goes back down again. So it's growing. People are buying it and stuff, and I'm excited to see what's gonna happen on launch day, because I'm gonna live stream it at the comic shop where I'm having a launch party. I have people signing up on Facebook for the event, the local people to come out and maybe buy one and get a signature or whatever. So I'm stoked. I'm excited. And this is all after I did have a Kickstarter. I did raise $4,000 as a nobody for my Kickstarter. God. So
congrats,
and that's without any kind of Roman emperor helping me.
Right. That's awesome, man. That's awesome, dude. This is how things are built, man. You know, this is you have a dream, you have passion behind it. You know what I love about you, Lunga, is you, like I was saying about your Star Wars knowledge and your DC knowledge. If it's something you love, man, you can really feel that translate through. And if you have a story you love, man, and you've stuck with it, and you have this idea you want to put on paper for everybody to see, all the steps will come into play. All the pieces will fall in where they will, man. And I'm not going to get all law of attraction and be all Oprah yelling the secret at you or nothing. But, man, you put it out there, and it's coming back to you in a good way, man. So that's
Thank
awesome.
you. And that live stream I do it on Saturday, it's going to be an open stream for anyone that wants to hop in. So,
Awesome.
you're welcome to stop by.
I'll have
Very
to
cool. I
mod.
appreciate
I'll
it.
have to make sure people behave.
Yeah.
I'll
You're
try
put
to
on the
get on.
Ghost Rider helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
try
I guess I
to
could ask
make it
Irish.
through
I
that,
think
but we'll see.
I think Irish is in the chat. Irish, on that day, I'm going to need as much help from you as I can. I'm moderating. Marie's going to be with me, so she's not going to be able to moderate as much. So I need some heavy mods going on that day.
Your kid's gonna be there too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
great.
cool. That's cool, man.
Well, this
Very
is
cool.
how things are done. The simplest thing is community, people treating people like people with respect, still having hard conversations, but people come first.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
everything else comes in place.
Absolutely, man.
Any news on the Snyder Cut, Chubby? Now that I have you on.
Oh man, I don't know, Lunga. Do you want to start, or do you want me to kind of follow my lead, or what do you think, man?
You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
Well, okay, so I'll try to bullet point this and keep it kind of short-winded. I'll try to, because there's some moving parts, man, and there's a lot of exotic stuff going in this recipe now. So, okay, so there was this whole thing, as we know, where Zack Snyder had showed the world, through fans, through posters, that his movie is 214 minutes. That's how long his cut of the Justice League is. So just kind of fast forward, a lot of the fans of the RT Snyder Cut movement, they anticipated that there would be something huge going on February 14th.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just from what I've gathered. There wasn't anything major that was revealed, but there was this picture that Zack Snyder had put out there of the Flash. It looks like the Flash, and there's this, it's basically alluding to Flashpoint, we think, the Flashpoint Force, where, you see the Flash jumping, and there's all these people, and basically it's just the stream of time, the fabric of time that the Flash is running through. And I don't know if that's a hint. Yeah, the Speed Force. And I don't know if that's like a big hint that's telling us like, hey, this is how we're going to kind of shimmy in the Snyder Cut or not. But like this thing, I really feel like this thing is happening. I don't know, man. There's okay. So then I don't know, Lung, you saw the Hollywood Reporter interview with what's his bucket, Toby Emmerich, right?
No, actually, I have not seen that.
Oh, okay.
I've been out of town since Sunday.
Okay. No worries, man. So I'll kind of cut through it. So they have this interview with all these people, all these big producers and big head honchos in all these big studios. And of course, you had Alan Horn from Disney there. You had these guys from Paramount there. And then, of course, you had some Universal guys. And then Toby Emmerich of Warner Brothers, who was involved with kind of stacking all the stuff that went down behind the scenes of Zack Snyder. He was there, okay? And the interviewer from the Hollywood Reporter, he just kind of outright asked everybody, hey, is there a project or is there something that you have regrets letting go? And this one guy from Paramount, he says, yeah, there is one thing. And he kind of points at Toby Emmerich. He's like, you know what? I regret letting go is Zack Snyder's 300. That movie was amazing. You guys have something good on your hands, something like that. And you just see Toby Emmerich just kind of sink in his chair. And I feel like the interviewer's like, well, you can just tell the interviewer wanted to say, hey, man, are you guys going to release the Snyder Cut? Speaking of Zack Snyder. I mean, there was like this minute where there was this exchange about Zack Snyder and like all his credibility and how good of a filmmaker he is. And Universal or Paramount, one of those guys was just like, man, I regret letting go 300. At the time we thought, because the movie Troy came out, that oh, we do a movie about Spartans. It's going to be another paint by numbers thing. Because you got to remember at that time, we had all those historical epic event movies, and they didn't want that. They thought that would have been a paint by numbers movie. But seeing how Zack Snyder did it, it wasn't. And they had all these regrets about it. They praised Zack Snyder right to Toby Emmerich's face, man. It was beautiful, man. It was like wiping your butt with silk. It was just awesome. So we have that go on, and then there's all the Ben Affleck stuff going on.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys catching on to all the Ben Affleck news and him kind of coming forward about. Okay, so Film Gob. I don't know if you guys watch him. I know some people love him, some people hate him.
Real quick. Sorry to interrupt you. I'm gonna go. Let me switch up to my. Let me switch down. I'm gonna back off for a second. I'm gonna switch off to my computer. I hate doing this on the phone.
Oh yeah.
I'll be right back.
No worries. All right, Max.
All right, Ben Affleck, you're talking about. He's coming out with what
yeah,
happened with Batman.
Man, this is crazy. Well, here's what's going on. I mean, they kind of. I don't know what kind of brought this up, but they asked him, like, they did this interview. I can't remember what source it was, but they asked him, why he left Batman. And it was just, there was all these shady things behind the scenes taking place. Bottom line is, man, as we know, and just to kind of, so Film Gob had a source reach out to him telling him that, hey, listen, this is what happened. I can tell you that some of this stuff in the interview is spot on, but some of this is a little bit watered down. Basically, what we find out is that Ben Affleck, he had this script ready. He wanted to shoot it. Jeff Johns kept getting his hand involved and trying to water down Batman or water down the Snyderverse to make it more like the MCU. Mm-hmm. And Ben Affleck is just like, dude, get the F out of here. This is my thing. Stop, And in the midst, and he was still excited. He was still, what's the word I'm looking for? He was still very passionate about doing this project. And it just, then all this stuff happened behind the scene with Zack Snyder and Justice League and all the reshoots and, the route that Jeff Johns was wanting to take was starting to come to fruition. And that kind of discouraged Ben Affleck. So eventually what happened was Toby Emmerich was like, listen, man, we still want you as Batman. We still think you'd be great, but maybe we don't want this to be a situation like Heath Ledger, because you're drinking a lot of bad stuff's going on. So maybe we can have you be Batman, but not be the director. So Ben Affleck was like, okay, fine, let's see what's going on. And just basically they were sandbagging this thing. And then Jeff Johns was kind of getting involved, kind of spreading gossip, saying things to the trades and everything about Ben possibly being fired and stuff. And in the midst of that, they brought on Matt Reeves and kind of had Matt Reeves stall this thing a little bit. And but the bottom line is this: they wrote Ben Affleck out and fatigued him to the point where he was like, you know what, I'm not going to do Batman anymore. See ya.
Yeah,
I'm done. It's kind of a sad story, but
I do see the spin of saying or trying to take advantage of. We don't want another Heath Ledger situation, but you got to think they probably really don't. If they see someone being self-destructive for, if he was that, I could see him being that at that time.
Yeah, you got to remember he was getting divorced. He was in the midst of getting divorced at that time. He was drinking heavily, the stuff with Batman versus Superman, according to a lot, you guys know I love the movie, but the public, Joe Public did not love it, man. The critics backed it. They say Jeff Johns reached out to a lot of these bloggers and pundits to just really go hard on this movie, And I think that had a pretty heavy effect on. What's that?
You know who Jeff Johns is a friend with? A certain comic pro here on YouTube.
Right. One of our favorites.
They both. The only reason I'm mentioning him on Movie Talk is they both have a habit of like talking directly to public or people outside the industry about behind the scenes stuff. They have that habit.
They really do, man. They really. Oh my gosh.
They seem like the cool guy, but if you're in any business, and you're the person who always says this behind the scenes secrets, that's not cool for business.
It really isn't. It really isn't,
puts
man.
other people in a weird situation because you're not supposed to say certain things. I'm not saying it's right or not. I'm just saying that's reality. I think everyone's worked with someone that's like tells the management secrets and.
Oh yeah.
So it's just interesting because they are pals, and they both have this habit.
Oh,
and what's funny is, I mean, you think about what Jeff Johns was trying to do with the DCEU. What our gangster boy is doing with his thing, and it's like they're kind of doing a Plaxico Burress and shooting themselves in the foot with what they're trying to do here, because it really defeats their cause. Like Jeff Johns, he was trying to make this whole DCEU like the Marvel Universe, and what happened with Justice League? Look at that, Look at what happened with our gangster boy. He's trying to be this guy and trying to be real firm with his opinions and his cause, and he's no better than people in Lucasfilm.
What happened with Johns, and he wanted to be the next. He wanted to be the DC Feige. That's what he wanted to be, and it was a good intent. But what he failed to realize is they were starting from scratch, and what Feige did. He started out with just a simple thing. He started out with Iron Man. Okay. And at that point he wasn't the Feige that was in control of everything. It was just get Favreau. We made this movie, and after a few years, that's when the control came in. When they started. He wanted to come in with this control right off the bat, but he also was working with a company called Warner Brothers, who does not give control to anyone. They do not give a shit about comic books. They don't give a shit about this or that. It's show me the money. And again, not that there's anything wrong with that. All companies do that. No. But they're so just focused on the money, not quality or content, that they panic. They hit the panic button and want to reset like every year. They just want to reset. And Johns found himself kicked out, and then they replaced the VP twice during that time?
They did.
It's just like it's just silly, and it was ridiculous, and that's why that didn't work out. As far as what you were talking about earlier, I wanted to get on this before I forgot. You were talking about the Flash and the hints with the Flashpoint universe and the Speed Force and everything. I'm a big Flash fan. I love the Flash. I love everything about the Flash, as well as DC and everything. And Schneider was already. You saw those hints in Justice League already, because they showed Ezra Miller's Flash come to him and give him that vision, and he says, "Oh, am I in the right place? Oh, I'm too early. That was Ezra Miller. That was the seed he was planting for what's going on in the future for Flashpoint and all this other stuff. Because Ezra Miller at that point was an older one who understood the Speed Force, understood how the time travel worked, and all this other stuff. He came in with that, so it was already hinted in there, and everyone's been speculating for a while that this Flash movie is going to be Flashpoint, which is just a pinnacle movie in the Flash world, and it does a reset of the universe, kind of a soft reset. So this is a perfect thing to do, and Ezra Miller's been talking about this is what we're doing, and then you had Ezra Miller on the Crisis event on the CW, and
good point.
A hint in there where Ezra Miller says to him, "I told Vic this could happen," and he didn't, because they were experimenting with the cosmic treadmill and figuring.
Oh my God! Yeah,
so they're already hinting at all this, so it's out there, and it's already, to be honest, it was part of Zach's plan. Now I'm not going to say that this movie is going to be a Snyder vision kind of thing, but it is following the seeds that were already there, and it does give them the opportunity to do a soft reboot and still keep the characters and actors they like and change other characters. So if they do this soft reboot, they can keep Gal Gadot and they can keep Jason
Henry and Momoa and all.
But in the new reset universe after Flashpoint, you have a younger Batman. So you can do all this stuff, and you can have Pattinson's Batman be the Batman of that universe, because there was a soft reset. So it's not Ben Affleck's Batman who came earlier, and they did that in New 52 because they reset timelines and they lost 10 years of memories, and then they changed it to where Batman was the first hero and everyone followed him, which is what they were trying to do.
Oh, so, right on, man.
Yeah.
You're deep. That's awesome. Hey, let me ask you, what are your thoughts on New 52, man? Were there things you liked? Did you hate it all around, or were you on board with it? What do you think?
There was things I liked, but the things I didn't like outweighed the things I liked. I didn't like the darker Superman in the comic books. You know what I mean? Which is what
I get it.
Henry Cavill's after. Now in the movies, I liked Henry Cavill's Superman. I did like it because Snyder does the darker, gritty good. You know what I mean?
Right.
But in the comic books, it didn't translate well for me. And a lot of the other stuff they changed, which is still why they did this whole rebirth thing, where they didn't get rid of the New 52, but they brought back the stuff from before the New 52 into the same universe. So they kind of tried to do a little course correction there with rebirth.
How'd you feel about rebirth as a whole, man?
Again, still could have been things they did a lot better, but it did fix, at least a bunch of the problems that the New 52 caused.
Nice.
So I'm happy with the rebirth, at least in that aspect.
Did you what'd you think of Dan Jurgens doing Action Comics, man? Were you into it? Did you love it? Were you kind of blah with it? What'd you think?
I haven't picked up any of those, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
Jurgens is always cool though, man. I mean,
he did a good job. Check it out. You're gonna want to call a friend you haven't spoken to in years and be like, dude, I just read Dan Jurgens Action Comics. I love you, man. I miss you, buddy. It's gonna do that.
We'll take a look at it, or whatever. Because, like I said, my the release party for my book is going to be at a comic shop. My friend's comic shop that he used to own, and he actually gave away as part of a contest to someone else. So it's Oklahoma Comics. So I'm going to be out there doing this.
That's awesome.
Do you guys, since you're in the DC a lot, do you have DC comic collection?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I said, the stuff from the New 52 on, I haven't really bought it or been faithful with it. I just kind of looked some stuff up here, read an issue here or there, seen stuff online. So I haven't really bought a lot of the comic books since the New 52, just some stuff here and there. Obviously jumped on with the rebirth.
I'd like to see you bring out the collection just a little bit. Give us a taste someday.
Yeah, it's too big boxes.
Yeah, I got to get mine out.
I have a Eastman and Laird Turtles. I think it was like number 12.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, I love those. Those were awesome. Those are the turtles I like.
Oh yeah, man. Best part of Toys That Made Us, man. In my unprofessional opinion.
Recently.
All right. I had some topics planned. There's not a bunch of movie news today. Let me see what else I had planned. SpongeBob prequel.
What?
Okay. Do you guys anyone here into SpongeBob?
No.
Oh man. Huh. Is James Wan gonna do it? I mean, he made Aquaman awesome,
Speaking of that, the Jeff Johns of DC, he had a lot to do with the DC app, the streaming service.
Yeah.
And how do you think that's gone?
I haven't bought it, man. I haven't bought into it. And it's just, me personally, and this is just my opinion, I can't stand Hector Navarro or Clark Wolf. I can't do those two. I just can't do them. And I just don't want to put any money towards something that they're affiliated with. DC's in a weird spot right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's a lot of flux going on.
I got it, and I forgot to stop the cancellation. It renewed for another year, and I don't even watch it. And I could read digital comics on it. I was watching Titans. I enjoyed it for a while. What's that other show they have? I'm blanking on the name.
Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol was really out there. It was kind of fun. I like Brendan Fraser. I didn't finish that, and I still have to watch Harley Quinn. I gotta watch that.
Titans worth
time.
Is Titans worth checking out?
Oh, definitely. That Titans is really good.
I think I watched the first episode back when that, went up. Would have been a year ago at this point.
Yeah, I wasn't the way they ended the first season, and then went into the second season. To be honest with you, and I think they talked about this, they did it on purpose for some reason. The first episode of the second season should have been the season finale of the first season. And so it's a little jarring at first when you're trying to figure out what's going on. But I'm not happy with Sir Jorah Mormont playing Bruce Wayne.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm not happy with that casting choice, but overall, the acting in it is really good, and I do like where they're going with it. So Titans, I'm really happy with. Doom Patrol is really quirky, but again, that's what the point of Doom Patrol was.
Hey guys, really quick, I gotta dip out, man. The wife, aka, oh shit, the battle axe is here. The wife's here. No, I'm kidding. I gotta get going. Listen, really good. Thanks, Max. Thanks for having me on, man. We'll do. I'll get a little more consistent with you guys, man. And Daddy Lunga, man, congrats on the book thing, man. I'm really proud of you. That is awesome, man. Keep living the dream, man. That's beautiful, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Take it easy.
You bet, guys. Gungan Dungeon and Jedi Wanderer, man. Sorry, I kind of was a chatty Cathy. But love to connect with you guys.
Yeah, for sure, man. You have a good day.
All right, you too, guys. Take it easy, gangsters. Keep it real.
All right. We'll try.
All right.
All right. You never told me Chubby had that much energy. Lots of energy.
Oh, yeah, he's a good I just let him on the show and he runs the show. It's good for me.
He reminds me of a not so angry and jaded Firewater. That's
yeah. That's true. That's true.
Lots of energy, but it's more positive. Love you, Firewater. But just say it.
So Griffin, you have plans for your channel soon to get started.
Do. Yeah, I'm gonna be filming some videos this week.
All right.
Yeah.
And then you're planning on being Stream Junkies, right?
Absolutely, dude. I'm really looking forward to Saturday.
Yeah. That Louis Lecca, he comes on my stream and says, yeah, and he doesn't follow me on Twitter. That's how I gotta send him the invite. I gotta talk to Matt Jarva. Matt Jarva almost got the stream taken down the other night. Again. I was gonna give it to him, but somehow it's monetized still. I don't know how.
What his little chuckle fuck comment?
Oh, no, don't you start, Daddy. Don't you start. Yeah.
It's a reference, a point of reference.
Okay, all right. I'm glad you guys came on because the movie news is kind of slim today. Here's one more. Mulan's first Disney live action remake to be rated PG-13.
With all that action in there, I don't. Well, I guess it fits with PG-13, but I'm gonna have to just bail out on not watching that film because it's just. I was a big fan of what they threw into the animation, and I was really hoping to see some of the same characters. I know we can't see the dragon talking. I get it, but what about the three other guys that were in the army that she befriends? Why? I don't know if they're in there, but if they're not, why aren't they? That means
I think they could have done it.
And they make the trailer a little more. I don't know. It's.
I'm actually interested in checking this movie out because Mulan is definitely one of the movies of my childhood. Yeah. But I don't really know a whole lot about where they're going with this. Do you guys?
No, I don't.
It's supposed to be. I think they're trying to go more with the historical movie rather.
I see.
But it's still.
That doesn't mean. I know people saying, well, it's Disney, they should stick with it. But what was the one thing people always, for years, complained about Disney? Oh, well, they make these movies, but they're not historically accurate. They're Disneyfied. They're this. And it's like, well, now they're making a movie that they're not going to follow, the exact thing of their cartoon and make it a little more accurate, at least, maybe. And people are complaining about that. It's like,
Yeah. Huh. Well, I'm interested in checking it out for sure.
Phoenix Night Flame says the three guys are in the Mulan remake. Jedi Wanderer.
So wait, Phoenix, you know who I'm talking about? There was because they were fighting on in the cartoon. They were fighting over who was King of the Rock, and if they're going to be in this film, fantastic.
The sci-fi dragon.
There's just some characters that really made an impression to me in some of these stories, and they were one of those.
The Sci-Fi Dragon brings up a social commentary point. The main actress of Mulan remake is also pro-China and is against the Hong Kong protests.
Oh yeah,
caused some
just caused some heat against Chinese Hong Kong. Yeah, I've read about. Yeah, I saw an article about that.
She might have to sway that way a little bit to be.
Here's the thing. I mean, all the SJWs were going nuts on her, saying that she's pro-China government and this and that. But I mean, it's not like she's an American. She's a Chinese actress.
Yeah.
It's her country. You know what I mean? It's not like. I mean, you could disagree with her, sure, but when people start calling for this like boycott movies because this actress is this or that, dude, she's the actress. Just go watch the movie. Who cares?
Yeah. I think they could have done the dragon still, just not a cartoony dragon, a realistic.
They could have done a CGI one if they wanted to add him in there, but I can understand if they don't want to, because historically, was he ever really supposed to be in the story? I don't know. I don't know the real historic story of this about Mulan.
Yeah,
what Disney pulled out years ago. So it's the first one did really well. So I hope the live action does exactly that, because it looks good and the actress looks like Mulan. And hey.
Yeah, but I think the reason why this is just a theory. I don't have any proof on this or anything. But I think one of the cinematic reasons why they didn't put it in there is because he wasn't like just a side character, that was just there along with her. In the cartoon, he played a big role. You know what I mean? So to put him in and make him non-speaking is literally just fan servicey at that point, because everything he did in the cartoon, he's not going to be able to do as a CGI dragon, because he's not going to be talking. He's just going to be a dragon. You know what I mean? So it almost seems like let's just leave him out entirely at this point. Like, if you ain't going to do him right, just let's not do him.
Some people in the chat want to have a toy collecting Discord in the Discord.
You know what? I've been meaning to ask you guys about that.
There you go. Toy collecting is a fun hobby to discuss sometimes, man.
Yeah.
I followed a few channels on YouTube because they're a toy collector that showed some really unique, toys that I remembered or whatnot. Yeah, go for it, guys. But it's up to you guys. You guys are running the thing Discord, but still, it's a good idea.
No, we always take suggestions. If you pop it in there, I mean, typically 9 times out of 10, if you do, Irish usually just goes ahead and makes the room for it.
Fuck, I would like to show off some of my figures.
Yeah, Lunga, I've been meaning to ask you about that.
Yeah. We can pop it in there. Irish, if you're here, you can make the room.
Jedi Wonder, you're on the Discord yet?
I am. Okay. I actually just changed the name to Jedi Wonder of the Moonlight on there, so you guys know it.
Cool.
It's not the same picture though. There's a different picture next to the name first, because I like the picture on the Discord the best, so that's why it's on there.
I got to get my pal Sci-Fi Dragon on the show. I've been wanting him for a long time.
I don't like this idea for people not wanting to see the movie and boycotting it because of what the actor's choosing to say or whatnot in her personal life or what she's protesting about. Honestly, that's none of my business. She's doing a film. She's an actress. I say give it a chance. See how she does. Watch the movie to see if you enjoy it.
I am for boycotts when it comes to quality of a film. If they're not doing best by the property in the film, but the only boycotts I've really done so far is Solo, The Rise of Skywalker, and the next one I'm doing is Bond 25. And that's just because Daniel Craig. I'm mad at him.
But I don't. Max, you just kind of made my point. Why are you going to boycott? I mean, let's say boycotting Rise of Skywalker because you don't like what they did to Star Wars. That I understand. I get it. Mm-hmm. But you're going to boycott Bond just because of what an actor says?
Yeah, he held up the production. He got Danny Boyle taken off, and he said he'd rather slit his wrist than come back. And if he did come back, it'd only be for the money. This is what I'm like across the board. This is why I'm not into sports much anymore. When I feel persons just disrespecting the fans and just doing all for the money, I'm out. That's just how I am.
I'll see the film. I'm a big.
But it does look good, though. It does. Good.
That's why I want to see it. It does look really. The previous ones, the last two were very different from each other, but I think I like Spectre more than the one before, Skyloft or whatever they were calling it.
Skyfall. Where
his original boss dies and what's her name? Then he had to then someone else filled in her role, and that was kind of a sad thing to. I don't want to go through that in the film again, but Spectre did what was a really fun film to watch for me. So this one should be good.
Yeah, I don't understand boycotting a movie over an actor expressing their own personal opinion.
Right. That's what kind of ticked me off about. I don't want to get heavy on this, and I know a lot of people have different opinions on this, but I really want to share on this since we're on this subject.
Yeah, man, go for it.
When Brie Larson was being voicing on some things, okay, we'll just call it that. And then when people heard this, some people were trying to boycott the film. Damn it. I know that Captain Marvel. There you go. Yeah. Almost forgot the name. But we went to see it in theaters because we wanted it to know who she is. Why was she Paige at the end of Infinity Wars? And why did Nick Fury did that? So for story purposes, I saw it like twice, and it was an okay film. I fell in love with the cat, though.
Yeah. I would.
The second one improves a lot more, but you know,
I hope so too. I didn't boycott that one. I just wasn't that interested, and I didn't see it. I did see it eventually, though. It was all right.
Solo, I will watch 1,000 times. I don't care how many people disliked it. I fell in love with that. I fell in love with what they were trying to do, and just to see Han and Chewie doing something alone was really the reason I wanted to see it. You know,
no, I think Solo is solid.
Yeah, but it sucks what happened to it. You know, when it was in theaters and all that. I really felt bad.
Yeah, I mean, for some reason, the first time I saw Solo, I just didn't like it. Right. I don't know why. Maybe I was just having a bad day, but I love Solo now. Yeah, it's a good movie.
I still don't like it that much. But I appreciate your opinion. but getting back to Daniel Craig, I don't think he treated the franchise with respect. Let's be honest, Daniel Craig is a name. Besides James Bond, he's got little else going on. He deserves. I don't like it when people go attach themselves to property, become famous for property, and then treat it with disrespect. Hold up production. They could have got another actor already. We could have been going forward. And I don't either way you take his comments, if he was being serious or kidding.
But here's the thing: like boycotting is a consumer revolt. Okay, he's not going to be doing any more James Bonds. Okay.
I'm just not supporting it. That's all.
But but why would you want to hurt the studio that's putting out movies that you like?
So they don't do this cater to idiots anymore. Yeah, I can't support it. That's all. I'll watch it eventually for sure. It looks good. But saying I'm going to cut myself if I had to go back to the role, that's disrespectful. It might be a negotiating tactic. I don't think he was serious.
Solo.
Huh?
Harrison Ford hated being in Han Solo. He just had those comments.
Say he was going to kill himself.
Yeah, but he says like, I don't really know what a Force Ghost is, and I don't really care.
Okay, that's different. Saying I'm going to cut myself if I have to do James Bond again, and then if I come back, that's only for the money, and then he's back. Screw you. That's how I say.
Well,
that's just how I am.
Well, you know what? I kind of have to disagree. If he's going to do it for the money, there's probably reasons behind it. I mean, he probably did state a few times before he probably didn't want to come back to Bond anymore. But why do they keep asking him to come back in?
They think
is he under contract to do this film, and then that's it? I mean, what more does he have to do?
I think he renegotiated for a bigger payday too. He got big bank for this one.
Well, it's a big franchise. It's been around for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and honestly, he brought something to it that not a lot of people do agree with, but I like what he does. I like how he shows being Bond.
Well, we could have had
a new one yet.
We could have had Idris Elba already, or who plays Loki? Tom Hiddleston was also mentioned.
Idris Elba would be perfect for Bond.
Wait, who?
Idris Elba.
Is he the one who was in Dark Towers? Who was the gunslinger?
Yes.
Yeah.
My God, why haven't they told? I read an article about that. Why haven't they put him in there? He's fit for this role.
I have no
What's
idea.
The deal? He fits what Bond's all about, and I heard discussion from world-class posters about this.
Ant has a point. Yes, they do come back for franchise for a paycheck, but I don't like the way he handled it at all. It was. I don't like it, and I'm not going to support it. That's all.
You know, the other night.
Maybe this is his final one from the way the trailer.
Yeah, and I can wait.
The other night, Bochty was saying that John Boyega would be perfect for Bond in like 5 years. What do you guys think about that?
I mentioned that in live streams. Before that one, I was talking to Bochty. I'm like, who about John?
Oh, yeah.
I would rather see what John Boyega can do for other roles first. James Bond is a big role to put your shoes into right away, and I don't think he's ready for it. I will give him 10 years in the acting business to see what he does. He needs to grow.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, James Bond is one of those things where people that has a fan base of that backs it, and there's been a ton of different fantastic actors that did a great job. All of them did it. Even Pierce Brosnan that played James Bond in it, and it's just one of those things that you can't change the character and what he is. No. Yep, James Bond, how he is how he needs to be, because everyone sees this film. Women want to see this film for reasons. Men want to see this film for reasons, and that's the truth. It's like
I'll see it eventually. I have the whole collection. I have a great James Bond collection.
Line, because Stone Cold said so.
Tom Hardy would be Tom Hardy.
I'm not a Tom Hardy fan.
I like him for Venom. He plays a good Venom.
Yeah.
I thought Venom was awful.
Oh, hot take.
Just awful.
Which one are we talking about?
Unintentionally hilarious.
His own solo film.
Hey, it made money.
The new Venom movie. I thought it was just terrible.
Okay.
Hot take with Griffin.
Really?
Dungeon.
I was kind of expecting some people not to like it too, but I liked it. I'm glad there's more scenes of Venom itself.
Yeah, I mean, my problem is not with the casting. I think that Tom Hardy is solid for sure, and I look forward to seeing what they do with Venom 2, with Carnage. But yeah, it just wasn't for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, the minority on this. I don't know.
Here's a little social media promoting they've been doing. Sony's MCU Flash Thompson Instagram begins teasing Morbius, a vampire in New York.
Wow.
Venom reference. Hold on. My wife put this together for me, so I don't know where this is coming from. I guess just Instagram. Now that they're building up the villains. Oh, I have an article. She brought me up an article here too. Hold on a second.
About dang time they started putting Morbius in a dang film anyway. Sheesh.
This is
a fan of that trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty fucking good too.
It does. It really does. They got Michael Keaton in it, which sold me already.
Well, you know what? I'm sorry.
That's all right. Just don't go all Jarbo. That's all.
I'll contain myself.
Hey, I'm a big Michael Keaton fan. I will tell you straight. I was very happy with him being the Vulture. I'm glad he got into something that he can fill in shoes into. And RoboCop, he did a great job too. So
yeah, I liked the RoboCop reboot. Lots of people don't like it. I liked it. I mean, it's different than the other one, but I still had fun with it. But here's MCUcosmic.com. Morbius confirms Sony can reference MCU events as part of the new Sony Disney deal. They can reference movies in the MCU and vice versa. Do you think they will attempt to negotiate a deal where we also get Venom and Morbius in MCU movies, or do you think that's too far? They're not going to go that far.
What you're seeing right now, and I'll just be perfectly honest. from what we've been seeing. What you're just seeing right now is a friendly pissing contest. That's all they're doing. It's a friendly pissing contest between Disney and Sony, just to see what the fans' reaction would be and how, who they're gonna go, because it's gonna become a branding issue where it's like when people think Spider-Man, who are they gonna think? Are they gonna think MCU and Avengers, or are they gonna think Sony? So it's just a little friendly pissing contest.
Interesting. Yeah, I could see that for sure.
That's what it comes down to.
That's interesting.
I'm looking at the chat here.
Any idea when Venom 2 comes out?
Soon. It should be coming out this summer, I think.
Really?
Really? Why haven't we gotten a trailer?
Maybe it's later. I don't know. Let me take a look.
I'm Googling too.
What movie?
Okay. October 2nd.
Oh, wait, a first glimpse.
So it's fall.
Uh-oh. Wait a second here.
Wait, hold up. What
Oh, yeah, 1 hour ago. This came up 1 hour ago.
I know. I got to bring this up.
Wait, there's a trailer for Morbius?
No.
For Woody Harrelson in Venom 2.
Let me.
Oh, really? There's finally a trailer out for it? I've been waiting for that.
There's a trailer?
God, about time. God, I'm excited for that.
No one said it's a trailer.
It's just the first image I saw.
Yeah, it's just
all right, show it.
Even though I didn't like Venom 1, I'm really excited to see Venom and Carnage fight in the second film.
It doesn't look like Woody Harrelson.
Looks like a mannequin.
It says Venom 2, Villain Carnage. Well, if they have Carnage in the second one, people are going to go crazy.
That picture looks like a screenshot out of like Grand Theft Auto or something.
Yeah.
Wait, Max, did you not know that?
I don't know what this is for telling, but it's still interesting to say. But the fact that they got Woody Harrelson, can't get the name right, to be Carnage.
That doesn't look like Woody Harrelson.
That still shocks me.
It's because of the hair.
That's why him to be Carnage in fake fan-made trailers years ago, and now it's finally happening. I'm like, yes.
Well, you see the people in the upper left saying, yeah, I guess it could be him. It's hard to tell.
It looks like him a little bit.
Yeah, I guess the chin.
I just thought that the fight scene in Venom with the two symbiotes looked really bad. It looked like buckets of paint flying across the screen. So,
the color palette could have been different. But to be fair, with all the symbiotes, it's in the comic books. Even it's about all that very splashy color. Just think about how Carnage is. It's that red and black is like splashing everywhere in the comic books. When Carnage is on there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he kind of tried to capture what it feels like in the comic books,
Yeah, I'm excited regardless.
The symbiote's voice, though.
There's leaked photos from the set of Suicide Squad 2.
Did you guys think Venom was a funny movie? Did you see the humor in any of it?
Moments?
What movie?
Venom.
They were.
Like that
people were still talking about did Venom
kiss
him, or was it the girl kissing him? People still kind of talk about that. I'm like, no, that was a woman's emotions all the way, and he just fed on that. That was a woman, not Venom.
Yeah. The lobster thing was kind of funny, but to me, the best humor was the internal conversation between Symbiote and Eddie. That was,
for sure. I don't know. I'll give it another watch.
I was trying to find the Suicide Squad 2 photos he's referring to. I think I covered that already. Unless there's new ones, I don't know. I can't find anything else.
No, is there really an official cast of who's going to play who in Suicide Squad 2? Because I don't know.
Not a complete breakdown yet, I don't think. They're
going to make us wait.
Hold on. They put up James Gunn put up a list of all the actors' names, but we haven't associated all of them with specific characters yet.
Yeah.
All right.
So we do have like the list of all the actors, just not who they're playing.
Well, I kind of ran out of topics. I had Mulan sent me some stuff. I'm off today. I'm like, how you have your on and off days. I'm like, I'm struggling today. I am excited. I cannot wait to talk to Doug TenNapel whenever this happens. I think you said yours on your channel next week, Lunga.
Sunday.
Oh, so you're gonna get Doug on here?
We're going to, yeah. I mean, I said last week we said we'll be doing it this Sunday. I sent him another confirmation message today. He hasn't answered me back yet,
Mhm.
but supposedly it should be this Sunday, the day after my my book stream. So, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't want to confirm it yet because
Right.
He said okay, but when I talked about it last week, but I just want to confirm it before I.
Manga. When I ordered your book, for some reason I ordered the Kindle edition. I didn't realize that there was a hardcover.
Yeah.
Well, now you can get two.
I think there's a way. I mean, and with Amazon, there's a way to cancel the order. I think you can cancel it. And,
yeah, I want a hardcover.
Well, cancel it and order the hardcover.
I didn't get the hardcover. My wife says she's going to read it first. She's a faster reader than I am. She's like, I'm not waiting for you.
And please, all you guys, I do want to say this. I mean, I'm gonna repeat it 100 times on Saturday. If you got a copy, once you read it, please remember to put a review in Amazon, because those are reviews are very important for your ranking on Amazon and your visibility on Amazon. The more reviews they are, and not just there's the stars you can hit, but also type in a comment. You know what I mean? Because all of those help the visibility of the book on Amazon and your ranking on Amazon. And there is something to with it. You have to have used Amazon and spent at least $50 in the past year for the review to be counted. So please do those reviews if you do get the book. And be honest, I'm not trying to solicit only positive reviews. Be honest and put whatever you think on there.
Fixed my order.
You can do that through Amazon.
I don't.
No.
I'm
saying I fixed it just now.
Oh, okay. I thought you were demanding.
No.
Fix my order, Manga.
No. Yeah, you have no control over that. That's all Amazon.
Sci-Fi Dragon's interested. Give your pitch to Sci-Fi Dragon. He's new to hearing about your book.
Yeah, sure. I wish I had my elevator pitch for it down, but I don't. So I pretty much just read the description that I had up for it.
Do it.
I'll pull that up real quick because that's the easiest way for me to do it. And let me see here. One moment.
No pressure.
No, I'm not pressured at all. I am not the best with some of the organization of these folders I have here, and stuff is like everywhere.
I'll share the screen too.
If you want, Max, we could just share my my video where I talk about it. That's the easiest way to do it. Hold on one second. I'll pull that up instead.
Okay, yeah. Go right ahead because we're getting down to the wire.
Yeah, I'm pulling it. I'm getting it right now. I'm pulling it. I am pulling it.
Oh, Soccer Ren wants to do the audio version. Audiobook.
I want to do an audiobook, but those cost a lot of money to produce. Maybe I'll do my own Indiegogo so people can call me a grifter. But at least with that, the book's already done. So all the Indiegogo do is just raise funds to make the audiobook. So it'd be an easy transition. All right, let me share this here.
Over the last 2 decades, the fantasy genre has really come home and become a part of mainstream popular culture. I've been a fan of the genre ever since I picked up my first novel back in 1988, and I've been in love with it ever since. To me, as a fan and a reader, I want to be transported to strange and magical lands, places we only imagined in our dreams, offering me that suspension of disbelief. Amazing visionaries like Tolkien and Martin created such vivid and fantastical worlds.
Guys, we need to fix the audio on this.
I'm deeply inspired by those works of fantasy, like.
I'm using Streamlabs.
It's
we hear like double audio.
Yeah.
So maybe you're hearing it on mine. Let me mute mine. Hold on.
Just turn the volume off on your computer or tab.
Yeah.
Over the last 2 decades, the fantasy genre has really come home and become a part of mainstream popular culture. I've been a fan of the genre ever since I picked up my first novel back in 1988. I've been in love with it ever since. To me, as a fan and a reader, I want to be transported to strange and magical lands, places we only imagined in our dreams, offering me that suspension of disbelief. Amazing visionaries like Tolkien and Martin created such vivid and fantastical worlds that just draw you in and make you a believer. I'm deeply inspired by those works of fantasy like Dungeons & Dragons novelizations, The Lord of the Rings, and A Game of Thrones. There were unique qualities about each of them that captured my imagination. It compelled me to create something of my own. I imagined a place with a deep lore of Lord of the Rings, the organized system of magic of D&D, and the political intrigue and character-driven plot of A Game of Thrones. When I set out on this project back in 2004, it was a simple idea: magic and prophecy. From these simple premises, an entire world grew in my mind. A world of magic, mystical creatures, a pantheon of gods, compelling characters, and an intrinsic political landscape. What resulted was the unique world of Tennille Gone and the premise of my novel, Souls of Magic's Dawn. A place where magic is powerful and prevalent but governed, where gods and goddesses are present but imperfect, and where their will is carried out in the form of political machinations, either directly or indirectly. I want to share these wonderful characters and places with everyone. I don't want them living in my mind anymore. I want them to come alive in the minds of others. Souls of Magic's Dawn and the Covenant of Souls saga has tones that will resonate and ignite the imagination of anyone who loves The Lord of the Rings, A Game of Thrones, or Dungeons & Dragons. Nothing would bring me more joy than someone falling in love with fantasy through my books as I did when I first started reading those classics, as well as connecting with fans and lovers of fantasy on a very personal level. It is my sincere hope that you will join me and others on this adventure throughout this realm, in this book and in the future books to come in the saga.
Okay, I unmuted you. That
That's
was
the first
great.
time I've ever seen that.
Really? It's on my
Yeah.
channel.
That's great.
Yeah, I have it up on my channel.
Kind of going back to something that
It was kind of fun to make.
Yeah.
We went by this one forest preserve and lake nearby us, and it was just me and Marie and my phone and a tripod and a mic, and we
Nice. Kudos, man.
did it up.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
All right, that was great. We're all looking forward to this weekend. It's a busy week for Lunga. It's a great week for Lunga. Can you imagine? This is your week. This is your time. Awesome.
Yeah. It's tentative nervousness too. A lot of emotions going on with this, but it's been a dream of mine for a long time. So to answer certain people calling it a grift, I can't call other people grifters because look, I'm trying to sell something. They don't understand what grift means. There's nothing wrong with trying to make money and sell things. Everyone should have an opportunity to do that. It's when you're being dishonest about what you're selling and how you're selling it. That's where the grift comes in. There's nothing dishonest about this. It was already completed before I even had my Kickstarter. And the Kickstarter fulfillment all went out. It's all been mailed. It's all been sent. And it's going to be arriving when I said it would on the 22nd.
Sweet.
All right. So I think we're going to end the stream. Sorry, Mulan, I didn't get to the topics you sent me. I'm sure I'll cover it in the next episode. I don't know if I'm coming back with Midnight Madness tonight. I'm having an off day. But thanks for joining me and helping me get through this episode. I had fun talking to all you guys. If you want to,
as always,
pimp your channels on the way out, go right ahead.
I'll go first then, since no one's talking. Yes, the Great Council. Go to Great Council. Search Great Council. If Irish wants to pop a link in there, she can. I'm at 583 subs, guys, and I'm over 3,000 watch hours now. So I'm almost there for monetization. So let's push that sub count to 1,000. Let's get it up there, please. Thank you.
Go right ahead, Griffin.
I'm not ready to plug my shit yet because I don't even have any videos.
You have collectible videos.
I do, but they're so old now.
They're good. Months. They're well made. Who cares?
All right, well, guys, check out Gungan Dungeon. Just search for me. You'll find some older videos that I've done, and new videos are on the way. Thanks.
Jedi Wanderer?
I'm here. I was multitasking, but yeah, please key to Mad Max's channel for his mad rants and chaos. And then we have Darth Daddy. I hate calling you Darth Daddy, Lunga. I mean,
Me too.
God damn it, dude. You made me do it again. What the hell? Make sure to follow Darth Daddy here because he loves everyone calling him Daddy. So the Great Council. So yeah, you be sure to enjoy his channel. He's been working very hard on it. And then we have Gungan Dungeon, who is our favorite character in episode 1. At least to me, he's a great character.
No.
So
I torture that.
I love
character.
the Gungans. So great having you on here.
Sorry
But
to hear that.
thank you, everyone.
I torture Gungans actually, but
Oh no!
Why it's a
So
Gungan
a Gungan
dungeon.
because of the picture. So there you go.
You keep
He
him in a
he has
dungeon.
X's on his eyes. He's dead.
Oh no!
No. See, that is Sith Lord eyes right there. He ain't dead. He's become Sith Lord.
No, the idea is I killed him. I
Oh.
killed Jar Jar.
Oh.
Right. Anyways,
Get rid of that.
More exciting stuff to discuss.
All right, guys, that was
Thank
a lot
you,
of fun. You take it easy.
Yeah, and also, by the way, everybody, if you're not part of Discord, if you want, we don't have the link public for reasons. But if you know us and you talk to us and you want to be part of Discord, send me or Max a message and we can get
Yeah,
you.
yeah, Sci-Fi Dragon. Hit me up on Twitter at Mad Max Movie 1 when you're ready, and then I can send you the link to the Discord and we can work on collab. What's Irish doing?
Yeah, Irish is yelling at you.
Why? What did I do? Bye, Jedi Wanderer. I was wandering off the stream. What's going on here?
I don't know.
Mod Squad, behave. No funny business, Mod Squad. All right, goodbye, everyone. Wait. Okay. Yeah, his Hot Toys videos are really good. Go check them out.
Thank you.
Like to see where people came from.
Thanks.
If you want to see some really interesting stuff, go see Asaka Ren in Japan. That's interesting too.
Yeah, if you go through her back catalog, because she had a Japanese dedicated channel. Irish was saying 5 more minutes. She had to say that for Firewater. It's 5 more minutes.
No. I know Firewater game. Bye, everyone. All right, bye.